Hi guys. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So, yeah. Hi. I feel like our intro for this thing at this point is just me freaking out about the recording thing actually recording.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of highs. Just hi.
Yeah, just awkward hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
That's the word of the day, hi.
Yes. Hi and So today we're doing something a little different. Basically, we're reading a story that's been put through Google Translate multiple times. I forget what languages it was. Oh, there's Leo.
Oh. Hey, Leo.
Hello, Leo.
Hi.
Yay. So, as you guys can already tell, there's more people here this time. Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Greentale. I don't have a channel yet.
I am Baby Blue. My channel is literally just starting, hopefully next week.
Yay. English words. Yeah, so basically we are reading a thing, a script, sort of thing, a story that has been
This is just for me to download on the frickin' PC, so I could actually have the rest.
Okay, basically we are reading a story that's, I feel like I've said this before, through Google Translate, and it's just a mess according to Xephina, so yay.
People shut
Just
up.
some trash.
My little brother is in the room.
Oh.
I'm saying it's in the trash.
Get out!
Who the heck is this?
You're trash!
Oh, me too.
Same.
Okay, he's gone, I think.
Yay. Sorry.
I'm sorry about that.
Trash. I was like, yes? Yes, you called me? So, who's gonna read the first paragraph thing?
Okay. Who's gonna be who? Hold up.
We're just reading it paragraph by paragraph.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'll start it, or something. I'll start.
Yay?
Okay.
Yeah, how about Zom, you start it and then we can go in reverse order, so I'll read the second paragraph and then Watermelon can read the third and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm scared.
Okay.
Gabriel, go away!
Okay. Virgil listens to music in her room when her instincts begin. Being a reflection of a struggle or flight, anxiety, paranoia, or what you want to mention, means that your intuition that something is wrong is often right. When I pulled out my headphones, I heard something was wrong, but it was still embarrassing to hear. Be quiet.
And I thought I'd say this before I read mine. If anybody wants me to read what it actually is supposed to be, please let me know, because I have that document pulled up as well.
We might do,
Well,
like, at
cool.
the end, some
Okay.
of the more confusing parts, have you clarify what was actually going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, just read through this
That was
thing.
great.
I just love that in that first paragraph, Google Translate decides Virgil's a girl now.
What?
We stand.
Okay, so...
Virgil's dreads apparently.
Yeah.
Virgil said
Chills.
trans rights.
Yeah. Yeah. Chill stabbed his back. Silence was not a good sign in the Palace of Reason. When everything went well, the sound filled the air. Roman had a movie in the kitchen where the music was shockingly noisy. But while Patton was cooking, the food was cracking, and of everything Remus did, a strange sound, I heard a number.
Oh god, okay. Virgil hangs up and gets up and decides it is better to check other people. When he looked at the door, he noticed that the one in the upper corridor looked normal, if not normal. He walked down the middle of the stairs in shock with an incredible look in front of him. Everyone existed in both light and darkness, but for some reason the latter were all mentally and physically old. Virgilio was surrounded by 3 children, 3-year-olds.
Oh my god. Google Translate. What are you doing?
Wow.
I feel like that's something Patton would call him. Virgilio. Okay, Leo.
Where is the stuff that we're reading from?
Oh, if you scroll up the recording chat, there's a Google Doc. Oh, no, it's recently posted. The most recent posted thing. Virgilio.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting it open.
It's Virgil's new name.
Mistakes that I'm making is not
Virgilia.
because of Google Translate. It's gonna be because I cannot speak.
I mean, same.
I like it in that same paragraph.
You cut
Don't
out.
mind me. Don't.
Xephina,
Are
you
we
cut
at
out.
not knowing how? Are we at not
Zeph, you
knowing
cut
how
out,
to
I think.
Okay. Leo, 1 second.
Rip Zeph.
You
Zeph
cut
is
out.
dead.
Zeph,
I'm
Zeph
cut
is
out what?
dead.
you
You're
cut
back.
out.
Welcome back.
You
You're
started
back.
speaking and
Yay,
then you
you're
cut
back.
out.
Gabriel saw that with the humidifier is like 5%, 50% being interpreted as that means that it's shit in the bathroom. But like 50 degrees is cold, dude. You're not putting my clothes.
I don't know.
Who's talking about a humidifier?
No,
My
no.
older brother. My older brother.
A humidifier?
I'm on a podcast with my friend.
Maybe you should have signaled that.
I don't know what I'm supposed to signal with.
You could have at least
Sorry.
Oh god, that's okay.
Leo is not a human. Leo is a humidifier.
Yes, I am a humidifier.
Perfect.
Apparently, there's a humidifier now. Not even a person anymore.
Greentale's
Okay,
my
where are
clone.
we?
Leo's a humidifier. What's next?
I just want
I'm
to
a
say, I don't
tasker.
know if you guys heard me say this, but I like how Google Docs went really philosophical in the last paragraph that we read and said everyone existed in both light and darkness. Because the original line was, everyone was present, both light and dark sides.
Yeah.
It was
And
still
Google's just like, nah, I'm gonna give you an existential crisis.
Google Translate, you okay, dude?
I don't think Google Translate's okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay, Leo, read.
Not knowing how they reached this point, he was trying to get back to his room. In an instant, he was at the foot of the stairs, and prevented Patton from plunging into an outlet. The child began to cry for a while, and Virgil left for an idea to calm him. As you look around, you will close your eyes with stuffed animals on a beat, run and grab stuffed animals, and return to Moral. Hey,
Moral.
don't cry, I have a toy for you here. Hey, don't cry, I have a toy for you here. When he got a teddy bear to his child, he saw tears begin to drop, and the small version of his friend laughed and began to grab a toy.
Okay, Greentale.
Oh shoot, hold on, let me pull up the thing. Where are we?
You're reading
Spring.
paragraph 5.
Okay, wait.
Literally,
Paragraph 5. I'm drawing at this moment, so I'm lost at the moment.
I told you probably should be doing that.
Okay, wait, is the next paragraph starts at not knowing.
The
It's
one
the
after
one
that.
after that.
After that, okay. Virgil barely sighed a relief before entering the room again. Nah, he raised his door to the floor before Rum injured himself and placed it out of reach of high shelves. The creative side started playing with Patton without worrying about the loss of weapons. Okay.
Rome. Okay. When he saw the children, he noticed that he only had 4 and Logan went away. When he turned his head to catch him, he jumped up when the roar came from the kitchen. Instead of thinking twice about his actions, he went into the room, heard the sound, looked at the broken glass on the floor, and raised his child. Hit! Logan curiously looked at him for damage, but unfortunately he looked unharmed. Oh, fortunately he looked unharmed. He looked back at confusion before rolling his eyes. Did you want Crofter? He didn't expect an answer and didn't receive it, so he bypassed the mess on the floor and pulled out a spoon from the drawer and a closed can with the drawer out of the closet. He filled the spoon before handing it to Logan. Next, ask if he wants something from the cupboard.
Okay. After abandoning the child, he confirmed that no one else was at risk before beginning to remove the confusion created by logic. When he was over, Virgil returned to the living room with a wet cloth and wiped Logan's face before putting the spoon into the sink. A moment later, he turned around in the living room with the sound of Amaya's flute.
The cat learned how to play a flute.
By the way, in the story, it's Amaya's hiss, not flute.
I think it's more funny that the cat learned how to play a flute.
I love this.
The cat just suddenly knows how to play a flute. Okay. Oh boy. He went back to the living room and saw one of the disgruntled cats who saw him. Remus, don't pull Maya by the tail. He looks around. Here, play with Janice.
Virgil thought of ways to entertain every child when he had an idea. While the kids were busy, he climbed up the stairs and Patton wanted to forgive him if he was normal again. He enters
Moria's?
Moria's? I think it's supposed to be Morality's room.
It was.
Moriah's room, goes to a large plush mountain in the corner and pulls both in one direction. For Logan, he went with an owl, Patton a golden retriever, for Roman a lion, and for Lemus a skunk. for Lemus for a skunk for Remus, and Janice a plain snake.
Google Translate became Dr. Seuss. For a lemur, for
Yes,
a skunk,
it did.
for Remus.
Yes, it did.
Okay, Greentale.
Okay, I guess it's my turn now, right? Good thing I knew where I am. He stopped. I can't speak. He stopped by hand and went down the stairs again. He moved to the place where Janice and Remus played. For you, he sees Logan as one for you. Patton and Roman as one for you. He takes a deep breath and clears his mind before distracting him. They saw her the place.
Okay. Virgil was sitting on part of the stairs to rest, but to keep the kids from climbing, Virgil tried to get an explanation for what was happening. For some reason, all the other parties were children. It was already strange, but anxiety failed to understand why he was still an adult. Everyone became a child, but for some reason he remained the same. He thanked him, but was very shy. After some time, his mind switched to the logistics of what he saw and when all the other parties were children. How would that affect Thomas's mind?
He had no time to answer the question before the screams caught his attention and his gaze turned to deception.
No.
When the Romans take the snake, Virgil goes to them and catches a stuffed lion on the floor. After reaching their level, he tried to make him look more like Patton than him. Now, Romans, you have a lion to play with. He carefully removed the snake from the prince's hands after changing to I went to Janice.
Fight the snake in front of him. She didn't look happy.
Wait, what?
Oh my god. Okay, so he wondered what to do with Virgil. He rolled his eyes and wanted no one to remember what he did when they were babies. See, I can't speak. As he sacrificed
No one can, this is too broken.
As he sacrificed all of his dignity, he sits on the floor, sliding a stuffed snake into the mat in front of Janice and whistling as if he were asking a ridiculous question.
Okay, Leo.
I can't speak.
After a while, the deception sees him and then ridicules him more times, transferring the toy to his child. The laughing Janice takes the stuffed animal but keeps staring at Virgil. I'm gonna say it like
Virgil.
Virgil. Wait, hold up.
For the audience, it is spelled Vergil.
Virgil.
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 Regimental. I don't know.
He kept
I love that.
He kept whistling until a flash of light around him sent him towards Venus, barely stopping throwing anything at Logan. Did you get the ninja star? When he took it out, he put the stuffed snake back into the boy's hands and looked again if logic was hurt. Remus hadn't had a chance to throw it yet when Logan...
Sorry. Nothing. Sorry.
Remus hadn't had a chance to throw it yet, or Logan still retained his ability to abandon the
Homeostasis.
homeostasis of the object. Anyway, fortunately, no one was injured.
Homeostasis is
Okay.
the object. I'm sorry.
Is Logic
Alright, my
hurt?
turn.
Logic is very hurt in this. I think Logic's dead. Okay, yeah, it's your turn, Green.
Okay, for the next few hours, Virgil wanders inside, trying to stop the children from hurting and entertaining each other. Okay, so the children have to be bored. He discovered that Disney movies look like Romans, and simple puzzles in children's books entertain Logan. Patton, on the other hand, was happy with the plushie, and if Janice was upset, Virgil played a snake with him for a few minutes, and he was fine. However, he had to pay close attention to Remus. Of course, literally everyone has to. Normally, who was obsessed with calling guns to Logan and Roman. For one of the children, Virgil feels trapped in an endless cycle, preventing him from playing and the outlet stepping on.
The first half of that paragraph was okay, and then the second half just died.
Wait, I need to
Just
know,
went more
the
and more
original
downhill.
thing, is Remus actually summoning guns or something else?
He's summoning something else. Let me find that that one.
Because I was about to say, like, Google Translate, why guns?
Yeah, the actual paragraph is for the next few hours, Virgil ran around the mindscape trying to keep children from hurting themselves or one another, while also keeping them entertained. He found that Disney movies seemed to quiet Roman, while simple puzzles or children's books entertained Logan. Meanwhile, Patton was contented with the stuffed animals, and if Janice started to get upset, Virgil would play snake with him for a few minutes, and he would be fine. The one he was forced to keep a close eye on, however, was Remus, who seemed obsessed with summoning weapons to throw at either Logan or Roman. When it came to any of the kids, Virgil felt like he was stuck in a never-ending cycle of stopping them from playing with power sockets or keeping them from climbing up and subsequently falling down the stairs.
Oh my god. Really,
Why did weapons
originally,
translate
Virgil's
to
just trapped in
guns?
anxiety, while this one is just a messed up language of anxiety.
Pretty much.
What? Okay.
Okay, so,
Okay. The idea
Alright.
hit Virgil when Remus took the 10th knife and pulled it out of the 100th string. He would have called them already if Thomas had suffered from it, but the owner saw nothing. He looked at the 5 children in front of him and realized that Thomas's, why did I read that as Thomas? Thomas's ideas could be revealed physically in the place of spirit.
Palace of Spirit, oh my god.
Palace
Sorry.
of Spirit.
That's supposed to be, again, the Mind Palace, but,
The Palace of
Palace
Spirit.
of Spirit.
Anger flashes in his chest. Anxiety gathers with his friends' versions the size of the child with him one by one, and then synchronizes it into the real world. At first, there was no sign of the master, but he immediately left the kitchen. Hello, Virgil. You are required.
Virgo.
Virgo, sorry. Hello, Virgo. You are required. Takedomari, stop. Saw the children around us. What happened? And by the way, yes, I had to Google what Takedomari meant so that I could have the English translation.
What?
Stop.
Okay.
Oh
second, I can't breathe.
That whole
Size of the child.
that was probably one of the worst translated
Like, I'm dying.
paragraphs.
Oh,
The
okay.
size of the child.
Hello, Virgo.
This is
You are
amazing. This is
fine.
amazing.
How many times has Virgil's name been changed into something
So
else?
many. It's initially
I
Virgil's
can't
name
breathe.
and
Oh my
Mind
God.
Palace
I
is
can't
screwed up.
breathe.
My polish is just screwed anyways.
Palace is very.
Okay. I need water.
Virgil's
Oh
voice
my
was
god.
soft and growl, given his anger, but he did not want to scare the children. I went downstairs and saw all my mates as children. I know their ideas can manifest themselves physically in a spiritual palace. So why 5 single mothers did you introduce?
I want to know the actual. I want to know the actual.
What's the
paragraph.
original paragraph?
Okay. Okay, Virgil's voice came out as a low growl, tame considering his anger, but he didn't want to frighten the kids. I came downstairs to see all my companions as toddlers, and I know your ideas can sometimes manifest physically in the Mind Palace. So tell me this, why did you imagine me as a single parent of 5?
Why 5
Oh,
single
for fuck's sake.
Single
Also,
mother.
Virgil went Australian. Saw all my mates as children. Or should I say Virgil?
Virgil.
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 Thomas really dares to laugh. Gable, go away.
Pets? Is that all I have to say? Pets?
Thomas really dares to laugh, but is very valuable. He didn't seem to have much interest in answering Virgil's questions. I really didn't see it. You're
Virgil.
Zed. We all just have that stuck in our head.
Virgil, Mike.
Zed.
Virgil.
Virgil. Green. Green.
The alarm adds just a few points of his voice to get the owner's attention. And ask the question, Sanders.
Wait, what?
The original is anxiety added just the slightest hint of corruption to his voice to catch his host's attention. Answer the question, Sanders.
Okay, but
Now we
like,
have to ask the
why
question.
is
the
Thomas
question.
becoming the owner and the master of the side stuff?
It's because he's the host of them, and that's how Google Translate decided to screw me over.
I'm sorry, I just find that hilarious. Okay,
Oh, no,
Green.
it's great.
Okay, quickly. Gotta find where I am.
Thomas Wink.
Okay. I just had to look for the word ask the question. That's it. Okay. Looking.
Thomas Wink.
What?
The first words are Thomas Wink.
Winked. Okay, here we go. Thomas winked his eyes and wiped his tear. Think. If you looked after other kids 24 hours a day, I was wondering how funny that was. 24 hours. I'm actually gonna try and make this sound right. 24 hours. Virgil paused, leaving Roman to play with the stabilizer that powers the television. No. He pushes the child back and sits down with another, playing with cotton. Laughter echoed from where the owner was.
Who's reading
Thomas.
right now?
Virgil gazed at him.
Wait.
It's still.
Reading.
I don't know if
Paragraph
this is
ended.
Thomas or Virgil, but I'm thinking it's Virgil. It
Green.
still takes
Green.
20 hours.
Green.
And
Green.
if it's
Green.
interesting
Green.
to you,
Green.
what?
Green.
What?
You already read like 2 paragraphs.
Oh, I did now.
Yes. You just kept
Okay.
reading.
So apparently I started reading more. Should I
Yes.
just finish it?
No.
Okay, you just take over. Sorry.
A laughter echoed from where the owner was. Virgil gazed at him. It still takes 20 hours, and if it's interesting to you, he completely ruined his voice. You can take care of them. As Thomas did not protest, he pointed out, The stuffed animal that collapsed and triggered the alarm appeared in front of his son. You will need them, believe me. He silently returned to his calm, quiet, spiritual landscape, silently back to the bedroom and took a nap.
Bad idea, Virgil. Bad idea.
They're all gonna die.
Pulling on Virgil's shoulder, he woke up in a dream and he looked at his watch at 3 in the morning. With the power of the next bell, he was about to knock the pillow down again, and Thomas really wanted his attention. I was in a hurry and was not in a hurry. Then I wore a jacket and eyeshadow before climbing back up to the floor.
Just suddenly turned into first person.
Do you guys want me to read what that's supposed to be?
Yes.
Please.
Okay, a tugging sensation at Virgil's shoulders roused him up from sleep, and he glanced over to the clock, 3 in the morning. Sitting up, he was almost slammed back into the pillows by the strength of the next summon. Thomas must really want his attention. Scoffing, Anxiety took his sweet time putting on his jacket and eyeshadow before gaining his bearings and returning to the real world. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Google Translate, for this very broken English.
Okay, what
Great.
else?
Oh god, I messed up wording. At the moment he appeared, Thomas surrounded him. Where? Do you want me to read the...
Yeah, just say sleep.
Sleep!
Okay, Leo.
Help. Thomas struggled to divorce Rome and Venus, and Janice cried in his arms. I'm completely out of craft. I had to catch 32 knives and 14 ninja stars from Remus. I didn't know how many stores in this room, and I can't stop Janice from crying. He stayed at this for an hour.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn?
What do you want? Get out! Why did you make a hole in the bottom of that? Get out! Either get me a Rice Krispie treat or get out. Both. Give me the Rice Krispie treat first and get
During
out.
this, can we just have a thing on the screen that says intermission?
Yeah. Just
Get me the Rice Krispie
please
treat and get
stand
out.
by.
Give me. Yes. You absolute fraud. No, give it back.
Hey, don't insult
You're a
Pat.
butthead. Now get out. Get out. I only want one.
You said that you wanted both!
Get out.
Fine, I'll drink my water someplace else.
Good.
I don't know what's more entertaining, the actual script that we're supposed to be reading or Leo fighting with their brother.
I'm just dying of laughter over here.
I don't know, but Delia was pretty funny.
I got a Rice Krispie treat out of it.
Yay!
Okay. Alright. Virgil looked back at the tumor. Isn't it easy? Thomas just saw him in fear. I'll be back. He returned to the spiritual landscape and entertained the children.
Mindscape, by the way.
Spiritual landscape.
I took first person apparently. I took everything, took care of them, and returned to the real world. After approaching Logan, he got a For You book. He turns the pad and gives a teddy bear. He put Mary Poppins on a DVD player and turned Prince into a reassuring article for you. He packed the skunk for you and took Remus from his brother. In the end, he turned to Thomas. He has shown little importance in
Get out!
others. Ow.
Get out! You can do it yourself. Give me the pan. Give it to me, frog. You are a frog.
Don't insult Patton like that.
Oh man.
Mean.
Oh, they're laughing.
My friends are laughing at me right now.
Yes, this is hilarious. Thanks for the good content.
Cocaine.
Yes.
Thank you.
10
What
comments.
Surprise!
Do not
this
say
ends-
that. Okay.
Surprise! This ends up being the number one, like the highest viewed, highest liked, the best video on my channel. Like everyone loves it. This is the video that gets me to 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay.
This train wreck.
Okay. I know.
Shut up, Gabriel. You're getting half of one, you absolute butthead. No, here, get out of my room.
Then I'll get the other half myself.
Okay, that's fun.
Are we done? Is everything good?
Can we-
Shut up and get out.
Nope, never mind.
Nope. Everything's okay now?
Is it quiet?
He's gone.
Yes.
Anyone
Very cool.
dead?
Okay.
Get out!
Okay.
I
Ow.
know you're there. I can hear you. I think he's gone now.
Good. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. I'm up.
In the end, he turned to Thomas. He has shown little importance in injuring others. His master. Okay, no, okay. Never mind, I was about to read the second paragraph again.
His
Alright.
master seemed a little less stressed with the help. Okay, but how can I prevent Janice from crying? What did you try? Crofters?
What did you try? Oh, what?
Crofters? Piss.
Everything as if.
Pickibs? Soft snakes? That's it.
Really? That's it?
Piss. Pickibs? Pickibs?
Whose turn is it? What?
What's a pickib?
I have no idea what a cab is.
How do
Whose
you
turn
even say
is
that
it?
word?
I
Xephina, he
have
tries.
no idea.
Sorry, I read a little more, but it was just 2 lines.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this word.
I have no idea. By the way, the
Peekaboo.
original is supposed to be peekaboo. Just thought I'd put that out
Peekaboo.
there.
Aww.
It's a taxi service, apparently.
Yeah. He
Wait,
tries.
there's a profile on DeviantArt.
What?
There's a profile for Pickibs on DeviantArt. There's a taxi thing on DeviantArt. It's an. Wait. It has 0 watchers. It's just a taxi service on Wait. What did I find? Guys, wait. It's literally a taxi service on DeviantArt.
Gabriel, is that you? I will slap you. I will backhand you. Get out!
I'm not entirely certain.
Get that in the kitchen!
It looks like
Behind
it's
my
some
room!
kind of taxi service in possibly India.
Yeah, it looks like it's from India. Come to Delhi and looking for cab service in Delhi. It looks like. Why are they on DeviantArt?
I was about to say that's one way to promote your cab service.
I'm giving them a watch. They have 0 watchers. I'll be there for.
Get out!
Ah.
Who puts
I
their
think
taxi
he's gone
service
now.
up on DeviantArt?
Oh no, bro. I have no idea. Is it my time
Okay,
to read?
well, yeah, go follow Pickibs on DeviantArt. I think it's pronounced Pickabs, like taxi
I have
cab.
no idea.
Oh,
It sounds
Hi,
like a
Cab.
sneeze.
Hi, cabs. That's what I was thinking.
Hi cab.
you get a pie while you're in the cab.
Oh my god, yes.
If that's not the selling point, I'm disappointed in the brand.
Yes.
Me too.
False advertising.
Okay, it's my turn to read.
Yes. Sorry, we
Um,
got so distracted there.
It's okay. He tries to calm him down like a simple man, Virgil sighs. Don't take me too seriously about this. Giving the sighs, take a deep breath, look at him and whisper. Janice again whistled and winked, and some whistled and began to laugh, so Virgil lay down on the floor and played to make sure the snake was stuffed.
Nate.
Virgil's getting into taxidermy.
Oh my god.
I just made that 10
I'm gonna
times
write
worse,
that
didn't I?
fanfiction.
Oh my god, Virgil
I'm
getting
gonna
into
write-
taxidermy.
No,
I'm gonna write that fanfiction.
Oh no.
Please
I'll leave
don't.
that one to you.
God. As the deception began to slip across the floor. And Jaws! And Jaws!
And
Jaws! Looked at
Anches?
Thomas. Anaka! Don't ask me
Anana.
why.
Thomas.
Anana! Don't ask me why, but you should whisper to him.
The end.
Okay. Those last two paragraphs, I want to read what it was originally supposed to be.
Please do.
You're
I
right.
am very lost.
Car, go by.
Is it a picab?
So it's the picab is Crofter's peekaboo, the snake plushie, everything. You're trying to calm him down like he's a light side. Virgil sighed. Don't judge me too harshly for this one. Holding out his arms, Thomas gladly handed him the child-sized deceit, who wailed up at him. Taking a deep breath, Anxiety looked down at him and hissed. Janice blinked up at him as he hissed again. And after a few more hisses, he began giggling, so Virgil placed him back on the floor to play, ensuring he had the stuffed snake. As Deceit began slithering it along the floor, Anxiety looked up at Thomas with a smirk. Don't ask me why, but you have to hiss at him.
Get out!
Kid, I'm not here to bother you, so why are you inviting me?
What? Get me
Brothers
one.
come for the outro.
You already have one.
I want another!
Nice. Catch. Might as well just take the second one.
Ow!
There's a room here. Room can ask for another one.
Get out.
Bet.
This podcast is a hot mess.
Yes. Hello.
Yep.
I mean, this is just your normal average content. Nothing to see here. We're just talking about taxis on DeviantArt and brothers.
Apparently Virgil learning to taxidermy.
No, very Jill.
I cannot.
Oh yeah,
Then-
there is.
Or
you-
Chaz.
Chaz.
And my palace is now being renamed the
Spiritual
what's it called?
landscape.
Yeah.
Spiritual landscape.
Spiritual
It's always
landscape.
Mindscape that's spiritual landscape, and Mind Palace is either Palace of Reason or Palace of Spirit, depending.
Palace of Spirit.
But we're just gonna go with spiritual landscape.
So,
I have to say, my favorite line is probably either "Hello Virgo, you are required," or "So why 5 single mothers did you introduce me as?" Those are probably my favorite lines.
It's wow. It's obviously because I read them and I'm just amazing.
Virgil.
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 We're all just saying the same thing.
Virgil. Virgil.
Virgil.
So yeah, let's say you were just scrolling through Wattpad or something, and you come across this story. What would you think about it? Like, assuming this is the pure form. This
What
wasn't
was
ran
the
through
writer-
Google Translate or anything.
What was the writer on?
I would honestly look at it and go, "You need to go back to grade preschool." Like,
Go back to elementary.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to know more about this Picabs thing though. Why do they have a DeviantArt profile?
I swear, if they don't start reading off the letters of pi or give you a pie in the cab, I quit.
Book Doug one way, so it's a one-way taxi. It seems like planning to visit Arga to see the beauty by cab or taxi. So they take you places, but it looks like it's just a one-way trip. It's like a book a round-trip taxi from Delhi to Agra, or else book a one-way from Delhi to Agra, and get up to 50% off in one-way booking. Have a I can't read. And SUV AC
Dude,
cabs.
offer you a pie.
As I'm trying to figure that out. As it is this time of summer, it would really haptic to travel by bus or train. Agra, as it is 230 kilometers far away from Delhi. And the last image is just taxi service in Mira. But why do they have a DeviantArt? Like, why DeviantArt?
No idea, friend.
I'm the only person watching them, and yes, I started watching them on DeviantArt. I need to know more. I'm invested now. I'm invested in the lore of pie cabs. Everybody's into everybody over quarantine's been getting into FNAF, is getting into Homestuck, a bunch of other things. I'm getting into the deep and sophisticated lore of pie cabs.
Pie cab.
Pie cabs. So yeah. Today we have learned that Leo has an annoying brother. That
I have two
Virgil's
annoying
name
brothers.
is either
Same.
Virgilo or Virgil.
Virgil. Or don't
Virgo.
forget don't forget don't forget and Shaz. I can't remember off the top of my head. I extended the document.
The real name of the Mind Palace is actually the Palace of Spirit, or the Spiritual Plains. No, Spiritual Landscape. Sorry. And Rebus can summon guns. That sounds accurate.
That
I feel like
wouldn't
that's
surprise me.
canonical.
That's probably
That
accurate.
doesn't surprise me whatsoever.
Yeah, that's accurate. He probably can. He's probably done it in the Mind Palace.
And
Yeah.
Virgil is 5 single mothers.
I have 5 single mothers at once. He's like Steven Universe. He's just a fusion of 5 different single moms.
I feel like it would have to be to take care of the sides as toddlers.
Yes. Like, just like how Garnet was revealed to be 2 different gems. Like, halfway through the series, it's like, wait, Virgil, you're not just one person, you're 5 single mothers!
What would that fusion dance look like?
Oh my god, it would just be, no, it would be everyone just like standing there and then just falling to the floor and just like being done with
That
it.
or them all just running after the kids.
Yes. And we can't forget that Virgil is into
Check
taxidermy.
out.
Yes.
Hurry up and get it, then get out.
Oh no.
You are not a
the story
slob.
with-
Hurry up.
And the story with Leo continues.
Your presence bothers
Never
me.
ending
Oh,
story.
and Thomas struggled to divorce Rome and Remus. Thought I'd put that out there.
Just like when they split, when Creativity
Yeah.
originally split, they had to like sign divorce papers and stuff.
Get out!
No. Patton took the kids. Kids. Roman took the kids.
Oh no.
I'd imagine Deceit taking half the kids.
Yeah, I feel like Patton took Roman and Deceit took Remus.
Yeah. And Remus is just like, how did he get the better one?
Yeah, really.
Or Virgil took Remus, but then halfway through yeeted him to Deceit and went to the
Just
light
like,
side.
yeah, I do not want this thing. You take him.
Why did you burden me with this thing?
No, actually talking about the series.
It's literally like a rip the seat moment where
Talking
I mean,
about
yeah,
the actual
that's my
series
god,
for a
it's so hard.
second. Remus is now left all alone unless the orange side's a thing, my theory is that the orange side isn't exactly a dark side. I'm not gonna get into that right now. I might do a video on that if you guys want that. But Remus is all alone now. Like, Janice is gone, Virgil's gone, he's all alone. That's sad.
I mean,
he's
I
still
could
the
also
trash
get
man.
remembered.
Watch
like this
Remus
thing.
come to the light side next episode.
Remus has a light set.
Well,
Again, this video could go on for another 2 hours if we start getting into theories.
I mean, that was kind of. Hey, if you guys want to hear some of our theories and thoughts on the newest episode of Sandersize, go check out the last video. You gotta know how to do plugs and stuff, man. So yeah, if you want to hear mine, Xephina, and Watermelon's thoughts and stuff of the new episode, go check out that video. The link's in the description. While you're there, go subscribe to everybody who has a channel here. Also, make sure you go follow Pie Cabs on DeviantArt. Can we get them to like 20 followers? I don't know if this is the outro or
Them
if this
to
is
give you
just
pie.
me. Yeah. If you want
to
a pie,
extend this video.
go watch.
If you want a pie, go get a pie cab.
Yeah. Just make a jingle. No, if I kind of want. I kind of want to sit here and like actually read through the thing, like I don't know what the name of what the word is. Like, you know how there's like videos where it's just people reading fanfiction and stuff, and they'll just like read it in the voice, and then there'll be like some background music or something. Oh, Leo left.
Rip.
Okay, I kind of want to do that and make it seem like super serious and like talk in like a regular like calming voice, like how they talk, but then just be reading this, like the Google translated version, and just try to seem all serious. And like, you know, I might.
They won't be able to. They won't be able to. It's just simple.
I will.
They won't be able to.
But like, Xephina, if I can do that, please let me, cause
Oh, absolutely.
yes, just. And
I
then
wanna
like
see it,
someone
so
takes the
absolutely.
audio and makes an animatic of it. Like that would
Oh my
be
God.
perfect.
I would
Someone
love
takes the
that.
audio from this and makes an animatic of it.
Oh my
I
God,
challenge you.
animatic
Oh, God.
existence.
I challenge the viewers to do that. I'm too lazy,
going
or
to
else I
entertain.
would.
Mood.
Same.
I'm already working
I don't
on,
know how to
like,
animatic yet, so.
no, I'm already
Take a
working on a
long
butt ton of other videos, or else I would. Script writing takes forever for some reason, and now I need to write the part for the new video, cause that came out, and I started it way before the new video came out, and the new video came out a while ago. So yeah,
That video. Oh wow, voice crack. How long ago? Oh my God. How long
Leo's
ago
back.
did that video come out?
Hi, Leo.
you
Welcome
were
back.
at least. I think about a month.
My Wi-Fi cut out. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Virgil.
Oh my God.
Virgil.
No.
We cannot get that out of our head now.
There's one
Yeah,
thing that I
that's
could have
in my head
translated
all
to that
day.
would have been a million times worse. So like,
Vigil.
just saying, like there could have been something way worse.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it could have been something way worse.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh
I was gonna
boy.
try to do a Mickey Mouse voice and decided I don't feel like it.
Do it.
Oh boy.
Do
I
it.
can't. I'm gonna
That.
peek out my microphone
Do
so bad.
I don't
it.
care.
Do
Do
it.
it.
Don't
it.
do
it.
Okay.
not.
Do it.
Boy, I can't. I'm not good at Mickey Mouse at all.
This
I'm
is
not
peer
good at
pressure.
Mickey Mouse, but I
Understandable,
can do
because
pretty
your
high-pitched
voice, your vocal
voices.
range will not support it.
Honestly,
All I
I
heard
can't
was
do
someone
Mickey Mouse,
singing
but I can
that.
do really high-pitched voices.
I can sound like an anime. I can sound like a female anime character.
I can
I
sound
can
like a
just
female
sound like a trash
anime.
can.
I can sound like a female anime.
I can sound like a really annoying, like front desk.
You won't get
worker
tired of my
from
voice,
Do
will
it.
ya?
Nice.
Oh
Tired of
God,
my
no.
voice, will ya? You won't get tired of my
God.
voice, will ya?
Shut
Oh,
up! I
yeah.
will go to the screen,
Uh-oh,
scream,
how
and slap you.
Uh-oh, how
What is this turned
unfortunate.
into?
I just did
How-
a sneaky thing and added a new contender to the ring.
Turn it to the ass. That's what I wanted to ask.
Xephina is the man behind the slaughter.
No,
Only
no,
purple
me.
one
No,
here.
No, no, me. No,
Xephina,
me.
you're guilty.
Behind
No.
slaughter, the man behind slaughter, the
The
man
man
behind
behind the
slaughter.
man behind the man behind the man.
Oh,
behind
God.
the man behind the
There
man.
you go.
Stop.
Behind the man.
I'm pretty
The
sure
man
Zom was the one
behind-
that sent that to me, and I was like, what am
I sent it
what?
to this
All I can think is a man's butt
know.
now. All I can think is.
Turned into. Oh my God.
This turned into freaking chaos. That's all that happened. Chaos.
Literally my life.
Chaos.
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 I can make
Chaos.
this even more chaotic. Do you want me to do that?
Oh,
Me.
bad.
No!
I'm
I'm
doing
scared.
Why not?
I'm doing it.
I don't want any more chaos
Let
than
me
this.
find it. Here's the
Oh,
image. I
really?
regret drawing this, but here you go. I just made this
Oh
more
my God.
chaotic.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
Oh my god.
I agree.
Oh,
I
God.
agree.
Why have
God,
you done
not that
this,
again.
Mom?
I
That's
agree.
a cursed image.
No, it's
I know.
the best
No,
image.
no.
Shut
I
up.
have
Honestly,
a folder.
honest-
No, guys. Seriously, I have a folder on my computer. That's just cursed standard size images, and I put this image in that folder.
That is not cursed. That's the best image.
I
ever.
like that.
I actually kind
I
of like
really
Zeph
liked
with
it.
the really dark eyeliner looking like Remus. That's actually kind of cool.
Well, it's the children of the ship
Oh
that
my
shall
God,
not be
serious.
named because it's disgusting. But you know, Watermelon convinced me to draw it, so.
I did
Xephina
not
X
do such.
Remus. Zephina X Remus. Zephina
Yes,
X
Zephina
Remus.
X
Zephina
Remus.
X
No.
Remus. Zephina
No.
X Remus.
No.
Zephina
No.
X Remus.
Zephmus.
No.
Zephmus. Zephmus.
Zeph-
No.
Zephyr.
No.
Zephmus.
Zephina X Remus. Zephina.
Zephyr.
My English just died.
Mood.
Xephina is done.
No. No, she was like done.
She's done with us.
Just go with her BS.
Oh my God. Zephmus.
Stop.
Please again.
Here's some more cursed
God.
images.
Oh God.
No.
Curse.
Why?
Oh, do you want to see something really cursed?
Is it my
No.
face?
That's a mood.
Merry Christmas.
Oh god, I've seen
Oh
that.
God.
Send Thomas.
Dear
Send Thomas.
Lord.
A beautiful
No.
image.
Thomas.
He is
Do I have
No.
any cursed images?
I have a whole folder of cursed images.
Curse image is
And we would not like to see them.
Here's Deceit without his hat or his cape.
Ew.
Oh,
Emo.
it's gross. That's
That's
gross.
very, very
No.
emo.
Deceit
He looks like an
has a
early
snake
2000s emo.
under his hat, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
I'm not denying it.
It's Janice without his hat. And
That's good.
Why I was so upset at Roman for taking it in that one video, it's because he had to look for his pet snake.
oh no. Okay, it has to be canon now. Janice has a snake in his hat.
It is now canon until
Someone message Thomas
Janice
that.
has got a snake in his hat. Remus has got a snake in his butt. I mean, come on.
I guess
What if it's the same snake?
Oh, please, no. I did not need that image.
I don't need that right now. I don't want that right now.
Why?
You brought it against yourself.
Just made a cursed image unwantingly.
speaking of Remus,
Not as mustache. It's more cursed than
that
I don't know.
was shown in the blooper video.
okay, what's more cursed? Zom
My
X Deceit or Xephina X Remus?
Neither.
Xephina
Xephina
X Remus
Neither.
is OTP. Xephina
Yeah,
X Remus
the
is
thing
OTP.
that actually misses my OTP.
Why?
Also, like,
Oh, also, Roman just decides to be creepy.
no,
That is
Okay.
a wonderful picture that is my PFP.
yes.
That's me all the time.
1 second.
Oh,
Give me a second.
I
This
keep
is
having to
very
switch
important.
back and forth from Discord to the.
You are
the
going
second
to thank
thing.
me for this.
Randomly clicking on my computer because I don't know where to go.
Stop!
Are we still recording the podcast?
Yes, I am. I'm still.
I guess.
If you're still watching this,
yeah,
I'm
really.
sorry.
Watching? If you are still watching this, well then hello. I don't know what I'm
Welcome to
saying.
the podcast
Wait a
after
second.
hours. This is normally what happens when we're not recording.
This is
but
exactly what
I'm
happens
still
when we're not
recording
recording.
'cause, you know,
We're just a
who knows?
chaotic mess.
And people wonder why I refuse to get into voice calls at 3 o'clock in the morning. This is why.
It's not even 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know. Can you imagine how much worse it would be at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yes,
Oh, that would
because I
be
think I've been there.
amazingly chaotic.
It'll be chaos.
I want apple.
I think I've been there actually.
Who just said
Yeah,
I want
that's why I
applesauce?
don't get into the VA voice calls at 3
I want
a.m.
applesauce.
There, I changed
I'm
my
gonna go
profile
get it.
picture.
I'm gonna go get applesauce. Be right back. Wait, no, I can actually
Okay,
take you that.
good to you.
Never mind.
Watermelon. Watermelon, I changed my profile picture.
We're out of applesauce.
Oh my god!
I just hear this is we're out of applesauce.
Okay, is everyone here? Because I think we should probably end this before things
Yeah, we probably
spiral into more chaotic than Remus, if we haven't already reached that point. So,
No, let it do that. Let's go there.
no, we don't need to. We don't need to summon the trash man. So yeah, that's it for this. If you watched it this far, wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Very
sorry.
Descend into madness.
Where's your life?
Yeah,
What are
you
you
must
doing?
be really bored. You know, like just saying, you must be really, really bored. So yeah. Thank you for watching it. There's some more stuff that's probably showing up on the screen now. If not, it will show up in a little bit, because, you know, I don't know how long this outro is gonna go. Y'all have anything to say?
I want applesauce.
Can someone give me a soul? I will pay you for a soul.
Stay safe, wash your hands. Stay
And,
inside.
Don't die, it's time for the help.
Don't die, it's bad for your health. And Virgil is Virgo. And all the other names. Virgil.
Veggie.
Virgil.
The Great Potato Famine.
Potatoes.
Yeah, that's all.
Potatoes.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Potatoes.
Bye.